Hello, Aries. This is Tanya Lee of Harmonia, and welcome to your December 2024 Tarot forecast. Reminder, this is a general reading, so just take what resonates, leave the rest. Do not force anything to fit, Aries. And this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And we are going to have an extended only found at Harmonia Friends Club, my membership area, where there is a 1-month free trial. So go check out the website after this reading, especially if it resonates for you, because there may be more messages on the other side. But let's get started here, Aries. Let's get started. Let's see what messages Spirit has for you for the month of December. We're using the Oracle of Mystical Moments decks. Any of the decks that you like, just go in the description box. They're all listed below where you can purchase them. All right, Aries. Abracadabra. 34. 34 comes to a 7. So you have some hidden knowledge here that is about to touch the stars. Abracadabra reminds me a lot of, well, just thinking of the word, I think of the magician. All right. What magic do you hold that you are releasing here, Aries, into the universe, So let's see what the book has to say about abracadabra, because I feel that this has to do with not just an affirmation or a mantra. This is about you declaring and stating something to make it so. Make it so. This is the card of magic. This is the card of secrets. This is the card of patterns. But most importantly, it is a card of destiny. Rising from a kingdom of skyscrapers, a giant woman glows in the cityscape. She is so tall, she can touch the stars all around her. With her magic wand, she coaxes the future from the constellations. There is such order in the universe, in the golden ratio of the Nautilus shell, or what we kind of call the Fibonacci sequence, if you can see that right there, that spiral. It's a pattern in the starry night, Aries. We can unlock the secrets of the universe. We are the magicians of our own life. Once you have that thought, it's then about taking the actions. You are in the midst here in the fool's journey of the magician. So you are meeting the first card when you look at the fool's journey. The fool's journey is the fool who's walking through every individual major arcana card. So there's something here going on for you in the month of December, Aries, that is really going to allow you to see something of your power, and it's going to come in quickly. I feel like this is coming in quickly. And you can manifest on both sides, on both spectrums. So be very wary of what you state or your thoughts in your creations, okay? In your creations. Let's see what the other deck here has to say here about your current, we're going to look at your past energy, then your current energy, and then we're going to see what's ahead here. There's no reversals when we use these cards. No reversals for initial story play. Here we go. Observation. In the past, you were asked to be a student and to observe. And I think for a lot of you, you've reflected on the things that have gone probably out of your control or I keep hearing out of your hands. So you have been in a role of just observing and obtaining some hidden knowledge. Some of you about your own patterns, others of you, and this could just be overall, other people's patterns too. So I feel that you have played a more passive role of observation, looking for the truth, seeking the truth. wanting the truth. Let's see what the current energy is of this Aries. What is the current energy of this Aries? Oh my gosh, you can't make this up. Your current energy is the Wheel of Destiny. It's interesting because these are using the signs here, and it looks like it's right here on Libra energy. Okay, something here is going to be illuminated to you and showcased to you because that's how the laws work. There's always a consequence, and there's a consequence here that you're about to face. And this feels like your luck is about to change. There's something about your luck changing. Maybe it was happening sometime towards the summertime where things were not doing that great. I'm fully feeling that energy here of Cancer below here. But there's something here that happened, I feel, in the summertime for this Aries, where they were forced or stepped back to observe actions, whether these actions are of another individual, of things that have played out, but it may have been a really rough ride for this Aries, a rough ride. Let's see what's going on towards December now. Reversals are now up using this deck. I'm going to have to pause real quick. Hold on. I'm going to fix the lighting on these cards. Now we can truly see the cards together. There's a glare, and it was keeping me from seeing the light of you. And there's something here that is burning super bright with this Aries because they have changed their attitude, because they have really managed their thoughts. There's something here you've been working on, Aries. Let's see what is ahead. Judgment. Okay. Hierophants. Hard lessons. Scout's honor, though. You know them now. You know here's the thing. This is the most human reading I could get when it's somebody here who takes accountability on themselves and says, hey, I know I'm not a saint. I know I'm not perfect. I know that I may have reacted in scenarios and situations, and I know I may have had a setback, but I promise you, I have learned some lessons here. Okay. And these are lessons that you might even be guided to teach others. And not saying that you have to be a teacher or a counselor. It's just the way that you approach situations, contracts, belief systems. You have a morality about you now. It's kind of like I like to use the what would Jesus do kind of statement. There's something here, and I like to switch it over to what would my higher self do? Because your higher self has already accomplished something. So I always look upon this card as having some traditions of boundaries that you can pass on, passing on knowledge, whether it is with boundaries, whether it is about life, whether it is about experiences. You're not just the student now, you are the teacher. Aries, you are the teacher. And it would be, to you, it feels almost absurd to hold this all in. You don't want to hide this anymore. Some of you are accepting a new role. Some of you are accepting, and this new role could be a new position. It could be a new version of you, could be going into a spiritual business for some of you. Teaching comes up, teaching. Some of you are teachers. But the lessons are taught, and sometimes those lessons are taught even through teaching our children. Sometimes children are the biggest lessons too. You're making a change. People are coming to you now for advice, Aries. That's the change. And some of you, it's also the knowledge here that you're going, okay, well, I have changed. I have changed. I handle disasters much more differently. There's something here about a soft landing. It's not real. You're going to have something shocking happen in December. But your trust, and this is a trust fall, everything is going to be okay. Everything is happening for you, Aries. You're going to have to trust this fall. You're going to, I have the chills right now because this is an order. The star, after the star comes, after the tower comes the star. These cards are like set in order right now. Major Arcana. Okay. You're going to have a situation which maybe you couldn't have handled back in the day. But this is you being able to be very open to how things are all connected, why things have to happen the way that they do, and that these losses are not an ending. And this may also be something that shocks you and turns out to be an amazing situation. Tanya, how so? How so? What an example of that would be? All right. Let's say you are somebody who has been shy about wanting to express or step up as a teacher of some sort. Let's say you give some solid advice to an individual. Let's say that you help break the fall to a person. This knowledge may get around. This knowledge may expose you. This knowledge could make you an influencer all of a sudden. This is like all of a sudden you go viral. You're being shown, you are being seen. Your new role is being seen in a huge way. A huge way. And man, it all had to happen because of this thing that happened in the past that you had to observe in a really, really big way. And it set you on a journey to get to know yourself. It really has. It really has. It's not something here where I don't see this as just like it's coming. This is saying it's here. This is something that you can hold on to. This is something here that is allowing you to just have it at this point. I don't see this in the past. You haven't been able to receive that. In the past, it felt like I'm never going to get it. But you had to go through certain challenges to get to this point here, Aries. All right, let's see what's towards the end of the month for you. Heartbreak, loss, right? It's only temporary. It's only temporary because what's about to come out of this is a realignment of you realizing that these two versions of you had to really be set in alignment. Letting go of the past, seeing your future self, feeling what you've been able to accomplish, how you can align it, and man, how you can have proper boundaries now because now you know that you are protected. Whatever this is, I do feel this energy here of you having that moment of, oh my gosh, this is why it happened. And that was very painful. But there is something here you're stripping out. It's not reversed. So to me, it says to me, you are finally allowing this to heal. Sometimes the biggest heartbreaks, Aries, it's there to break us, to expand us, to show us how much more we love. We love more. Our heart needs to expand. And there's something here that ripped it wide, freaking open for you. Okay. There is love here. And the love here now is proper boundaries. It's making time for yourself, realizing how it all comes together and who is accessible to you, what you keep guarded and precious within you. you're seeing how it all plays out. You're seeing how it all plays out. And I feel towards the end of the month, there's more responsibilities coming your way, especially with the star energy. And you may feel like you're not ready for it, but you are. Spirit's saying that you are. You're going to be putting some boundaries of how much you can be open to and expose, letting certain people in, saying no. This is something here where you're like, oh my gosh, I'm in charge. I'm in charge. So we're going to look a little bit deeper into this, what the advice Spirit has for you over at Harmonia Friends Club. Like I said, would love to have you over there. There's also 2 bonus readings. The bonus readings are going to be a love bonus for December and an abundance bonus for December. It is different than the all signs love reading. I can't guarantee it will be the same reading. So make sure you check that reading as well if you're looking for love, which is available on YouTube. You guys take care, and I will see you next time.